Hi there, and welcome to our podcast, Hear Me. I'm Bonnie Clegg, a staff member with ABC Hospital, and your host to this podcast. I'm here to give you the answers to those questions that you texted to our hotline last week. And can I just say, we are in this together. Nurse burnout is at a crisis level. A survey was conducted of more than 500 healthcare workers, and we found the majority had some sort of mental health symptoms. Let me give you some examples. 74% of them felt they were depressed. 75% said they suffered from anxiety. 38% said they had post-traumatic stress disorder. And 15% were even thinking of committing suicide. Now, this is an untragic story, but it brings home the point. You might be aware of the situation in our neighboring hospital where a nurse went to her supervisor and asked to take a break so that she could get some fresh air. Well, she never returned from her break, and unfortunately, they found her body 2 days later in her apartment. This is so sad, and it's just a wake-up call to how serious this crisis is becoming. So too many of our healthcare workers are suffering from burnout, and their mental health is a major contributing factor. Now, you might feel like they do, that management is not aware of the stress that you're going through. So, in order to feel more engaged and more motivated and less devalued and less isolated, we have devised this program as a way to get your feedback and give management an opportunity to improve their performance and listen to their team. Well, with that being said, we have had a great response and received your questions this week. We appreciate your participation. This will only make this more successful if you participate. So let's get to it. So here is our first question. What are some things I can do to prevent burnout at work? Now, great question. And our answers come from Dr. T. Capel, who works closely with the National Academy of Medicine. And this is what he suggests. Number one, develop a strong, solid interpersonal relationship. Develop it with people in your workplace and people at home. Have someone to talk to about what you're going through. And this can help you in your high stress situations. Number two is set boundaries between work and personal life. When your shift ends, leave any thoughts, feelings, and grievances about work. Leave them at work, and make a point to focus your time spent at home with family and friends, doing things that you like to do. So, on your way home from work, pick a stop sign or a billboard, and make it a point when you pass that stop sign to leave your work there. You can pick it up on your way to work in the morning. Number three, get enough sleep. We can't say enough about getting enough sleep. Sleep can improve your alertness, concentration, stamina, your mood, motivation. We just need you to get more sleep. Number four, care for your physical and your mental health. He suggests that nurses exercise at least 30 minutes a day, including walks during your breaks and schedule workouts after your shifts. Make time for the physical break, and it will help your body feel rejuvenated and give your mind a mental break from what you're going through at work. Well, this is about all the time we have this episode. We appreciate you spending time with us and hope you have found this episode to be helpful and informative, and we encourage you to tell your coworkers about it. We would love to have more and more of your questions. So just text them to 909-555-1234. Remember, we're in this together, so We will talk again next week on Hear Me.